To save costs, it's been agreed to freeze the engines for 26. The reason for the freezing is because from 27, the new rules will come into place. From 27, we changed to the 850cc engine size, so there's a lot more development the manufacturers need to do. If they know that their engine is frozen for the next 2 years, they can then put more resources into development of the 27 specification engine.
Engine will be freeze, it means that for the manufacturer that doesn't have the concession, they need to decide for the first race which engine use for the next 2 years. Who has the concession doesn't have to make this choice. You cannot change any parts of the engine still, except if you have safety issue, but in general you should not change anything for 2 years.
Without the freezing of the engine, we would have had 2 projects in parallel. This would double the cost, and this is not good for the health of the championship.
Clearly you need to manage your resources because they are not unlimited.
The freezing is decided on the manufacturer's position in the concession championship. If a manufacturer is in A, B or C this year and is in A, B and C next year, they will freeze their engines this year and continue to use those engines in 26. If we use the example Ducati, who has criteria A, and they stay in either A, B or C at the end of 25, they will freeze the same specifications they're using this year.
The engine for the 2025 and 26 season will be the 24.
The engine was the main thing because when you homologate will be for 2 years.
We know perfectly the GP24. I think it's the correct choice.
If we take Yamaha and Honda, their concession ranking is D at the moment. Now, at the end of the 25 season, if they stay in D, they have free development in 26, so nothing changes for them. However, if they are moved up to condition A, B or C, they will bring a new engine in for 26, and that will be frozen for the whole season.
For sure it's an advantage. How much is an advantage is difficult to say because it depends how you can use this concession.
I think they will have an advantage because they are still free to modify the engines in terms of performance of the engine itself, also the modification of the engine to accommodate certain change in the chassis.
It is up to us to be well balanced, but for sure you don't put the 100% effort on the actual project. You look a little bit more on long distance to make the overall things better.
Our bike is very well developed already, so for us, I think it will be no big constraint.
Now, if we go back to, say, someone like Aprilia and KTM and Ducati, and if they were to unfortunately move down to D, they would then obviously have a free engine specification for 26. If they stay in their positions, they would just follow over the engines from this year.